Good afternoon,
Oh,
good
it
morning,
started. I didn't know you
and
hadn't even know it started.
and good night. Welcome back, episode 29.
29!
We are back. We haven't been in here for a week because we
Two.
had 2 weeks.
It wasn't last week, but the week before.
Yeah, 2 weeks because we did not record last week. We pre-recorded that because I was in Cancun, or not Cancun. I keep saying Cancun because I'm so used to saying Cancun because I don't go anywhere else. Um, let's see. Okay, so I'll just get straight into it,
Hold
telling
on.
you what.
So, I was driving here, and I had a fart, but I had to sneeze at the same time.
Okay.
So, I sneezed, but I farted at the same time. But I think a little bit of shit came out.
On the way here? So you
Yes.
still haven't cleaned up?
No, but I don't think there was shit. Because I went like this. I
And it wasn't wet?
tickled my butthole. It
And you were
wasn't
like,
wet.
"All
And then
right,
I
I'm
smelled
good."
it. I went, no,
Oh,
I
that's
didn't smell
disgusting.
anything. So I was like,
Well,
I'm chill. I was like, I'm chill.
well, I'm glad you're all right.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh shit.
That's so gross. Have you ever pooped your pants? Me neither. I just thought I was like a baby or something, but not that I can remember.
Yeah. Yeah, last time I pooped my pants, it was like 5 or 6 maybe.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember a time. Anyways, so we went to Puerto Vallarta, and we will never be returning because it was terrible. The whole thing was a mess. The whole trip was a mess. From the moment we got there, so we go. You know how you go in and you sit with whoever it is, like your butler or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they get you checked in and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So we did that, and then the girl was like, and we got there like 6 p.m. And the girl was like, because you guys got here so late, and you paid for 7 days of all inclusive, we'll start you today for dinner only, and then your last day you can have breakfast and lunch and like finish that off for the 7th day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, okay. So that's the first thing, and that wasn't a problem until the last day. But we did that, and then we got our room keys, went to the room. Room keys didn't work, so then they had to get us new room keys. That was the first thing. Second thing was the resort we were staying at. It's like a really weird setup. It's like the resort and right here, and then you get on like a trolley, and it takes you up this mountain, like at all these different stops at different hotels, and it's all part of this same resort, right?
Mm-hmm.
But apparently it's kind of like how Villa and Garza are, but it's not Villa, it's Garza and a new hotel called Masai.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently we weren't a part of that, which makes no sense. But you'd go up there, and like one night we all went up to the rooftop bar, and then later on in the trip they told us that we had to pay for that because it was at Masai, and we're like, no, we're not paying for that, right? So that was the first thing, and that, or not the first thing, but that was another issue. And then um I'll just skip to the end, but at the very end we were at the pool in the morning, and everyone was getting drinks and food, and right before we were getting in our car to leave to the airport,
Mm-hmm.
they were like, it looks like you guys had to pay for today. And we're like, what? Right? And they were trying to make us pay for the day that, or for the lunch that we had there. And we're like, that doesn't make any sense, because the girl told us that we wouldn't have to pay, right?
Yeah.
And so they were like arguing, and my parents were pissed. Like, I've never seen my dad so pissed ever, because he was like, the girl told us at the very beginning that it would only be for dinner,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
So we racked up like $1,700 at the pool, and
1,700.
yeah, for
They
food and
made you pay.
drinks. So they were arguing for a while. They were set on us paying that, and
Right.
I don't know what they discussed, but they ended up paying like $600 still.
Wow.
Yeah, for the last day that we already paid for. So bull is what it is.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. So the whole thing was kind of like
Was
always
it
an issue.
nice though?
I mean,
As nice as
I would no, not even
Garza?
close. Nice as Garza, not even close to the one in Cancun, but it was nice. Like, I wouldn't say it was like bummy, but it wasn't as nice as Garza in Cancun.
That's
Like
rough.
when I think of Garza now, I think of the Cancun one like pristine, right?
Really.
But then this one, it was more like villa, like
Mm.
in the jungle and like the hallways to your room were outside and
Oh,
all that. And there was a freaking huge cockroach in our room one day. Like I woke up and my sister and Taylor were chasing this cockroach trying to kill it, and it was giant.
gross.
And I was like, "That's disgusting."
that's
And then
gross.
yeah, there were huge spiders. There was a lizard in our closet,
A lizard in the closet?
or a gecko.
A
And then,
gecko.
yeah, and we called the maid and we're like, "Can you get this gecko out of here?" And she's like, "It's harmless. Leave it."
No way.
So we left it in there the whole trip.
Really?
Didn't move a muscle. It just sitting on the wall.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
the whole thing. And then we told the maid about the cockroach too. We're like, "Can you please kill that cockroach?" Like I'm not trying to, right?
Mhm.
And of course she didn't kill it. And my dad was on the phone with I think his work or something, and this cockroach just came out and was crawling down the couch.
Ew.
And he said that he freaking wind up and hit this cockroach so hard that it splattered everywhere. And
Gross.
it was like flattened on the couch.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Did he leave it there?
He took it because apparently they can like come back alive.
Oh.
Apparently. I didn't know that.
Huh.
But he was like, I don't think he's coming back alive. Like he's flattened.
Yeah.
But he's like, I'll pick it up, and then he kept it in a rag to show us all for like 3 hours.
What the freak?
Yeah. But yeah,
So it wasn't the most pristine experience then?
no, it was super fun, but not even close to how nice
Garza.
the Cancun was. Yeah,
Yeah, because I saw when I looked at Life 360, I was like, oh, he's on the other side of Mexico.
yeah.
I was like, huh. Did you know you were going to
Well,
Portobello?
I knew that I was going somewhere other than the one that we went to, but I didn't know it was so far. Like I thought it was just like
On the same coast.
yeah, but it was like
on the
full-
other
all
side of
way-
the country. Yeah.
yeah.
It's like we were in Florida,
Mhm.
but then you went to California.
And the only time I even realized that was when we were flying. It was like only a 2-hour and 30-minute flight, so it was like super short.
Wait,
And ours
what?
was like 5 hours, right? Wasn't it?
A 2-hour flight?
Yeah, like 2 hours and 45 minutes, maybe.
That's it?
Yeah, that was
No
it.
way.
Because we left it. What? Like 5:45 coming home, and we got home at 7 their time, 8 our time, because it, but it's only like a 2.5 hour flight, so it's not bad at all. But I wouldn't go back
Yeah,
there.
because Cancun's are like 5 or 6.
Yeah, it's like
It's like the same as Florida.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But that's the experience we had. It was really fun, but
Weird. Was it cheaper?
I don't think so. I think it was the same price. And apparently what's really weird is Garza is actually cheaper than Villa. Like for
Really?
points wise.
Hmm.
Garza's less points to go to Garza than to go to Villa, which is like the most mind-boggling thing ever.
It's weird, but well, maybe you have to get more. You have to get points by spending more money or something.
Yeah. Like every time that we go, we earn more points, but we also use some.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really weird. I don't really completely understand it, but my parents, they usually go to this meeting, like the what are they even called? Like the agents,
like timeshare.
yeah,
agent.
the timeshare agents. They always try to get them into meetings and stuff, and they always go.
Mhm.
And this dude, it was like 6 hours. The meeting, 6 hours.
Wow,
Yeah, so that's like they were even more pissed because with all the stuff that was happening, and they're like, "You kept us for 6 hours," you know?
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I would have been like, I'm out of here, bro.
Yeah, I know.
After an hour, I'd be like, really?
Mhm.
I'm out, bro.
Yeah, because we went to the spa at I want to say 8, and came back. I took a nap. I went to the pool, came back, and they still weren't back. It was like 2 p.m. when they got back.
Wow.
Yeah, and their meeting started at 8:15. So
That's
it was
crazy.
a long time.
That sucks.
Yeah. So we were talking about Cancun yesterday, me and Natalie. We were talking about going again.
Oh yeah.
And I talked to my dad, and we can do the what's it called? Like the 3-story one. So
Like the penthouse.
it'd be so freaking sweet, dude.
That would be so sick.
I know. And she's thinking in July again.
Yeah.
So hopefully that happens. But we can
That'd be
bring
cool.
like 10 people.
Be a lot of people.
Yeah. And I was like, I was like, I would like to bring a lot of people, but I feel like it'd be so stressful, dude. Trying to keep track of everybody.
Yeah, I know.
But she was also saying how everyone will kind of do their own thing, and then everyone will just meet up when they meet up. You know, it won't be like it won't be how we were and how we were all together all the time.
Did you guys do any excursions or no?
Yeah, we did 2. We were supposed to do 3 because it was like buy one or buy 2 get 1 free, which was nice. But we went and then they didn't let us in, and then they didn't give us our money back. It was like the whole thing, bro.
Wow.
Every single time we went to go do anything, it was like an issue every time. But
Yeah,
what,
we had no issues at Garden.
I know ours was
Ever.
the smoothest trip ever.
Like, we paid whatever to get on the speedboat and then
Yeah,
came back
yeah,
and
like no problems at all.
we're like the bus fare
Mm-hmm.
and like the zip line and like I don't know.
Yeah,
What?
and like the airport was super smooth. Getting our ride was super smooth.
Oh yeah.
Getting there, everything. Getting
Mhm.
back, the flight home, everything just went perfectly.
Mhm.
And ours was like a problem the whole time.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Well, I went to Bare Knuckle
Oh yeah.
on Saturday night with Gage,
Mm-hmm.
and it was sick because we were like on the floor. Have you ever been to the Maverick Center?
I don't think so.
It's in West Jordan.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's like by
I usually
Hunter.
Yeah, it's
Kinda.
usually I usually go to things at
It's like right at when you go to the airport. It's like on the right side when you're driving to the airport.
Okay.
It's like when you're like 5 minutes away from the
Yeah.
airport. But we went there, so we were on the floor, and then it's like a stadium. Have
Mhm.
you ever been to a Grizzlies game? Hockey?
No.
Oh, all right. Well, but so like we were on the floor, like 14 rows back from the
Like
cage,
yeah.
the ring.
Uh-huh.
But those fights are crazy, like
Dude.
just bare knuckle. Like there's so much blood.
I feel like
It's so sick.
if you were like on the floor, you just get blood all over you all the
Dude,
time.
yeah,
That's
it
disgusting.
was so sick. But and then there's like this kid wearing a bare knuckle fight, like an employee there or something.
Yeah.
And he walked down the aisle, and I was like, I swear I know that kid. I was like, how do I know him? And he's like walking, he like glanced back, and then like kept walking forward and went inside the gates or whatever, right next to the ring. I was like, oh my god, that's Bryce Hall.
That's insane, dude.
And
Why
I
was
was
he in
like-
Salt Lake?
Because he fights bare knuckle now.
But does he go to like every fight?
Yeah, because he's like a partner with bare
That's
knuckle.
crazy, dude.
So, like, I was like, Gage, do you know who that is? He's like, who's Bryce Hall? I
No,
was like,
he's
look him-
lying, bro.
I was like, look him up on TikTok, bro.
There's no
Like,
way.
he has 25 million on TikTok. I was like, yeah, he has like 7 million on Instagram too. And yeah, and then I met like the Juggernaut, which is like one of the champs
Yeah.
in bare knuckle, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
My dad met a ton of the fighters.
Really?
He was so hammered
Oh.
that he would go. He went up like to the gate,
Uh-huh.
and he would just like walk through, and like he was like chilling with one of the fighters' wives
No
and
way.
stuff. I was like, what is going on, dude? Like he was gone, just talking to all the fighters all night.
That's insane. Dude.
And he got a text from like one of the fighters saying he should come watch him fight in Atlanta.
No way.
Because he wasn't fighting that night. It was a different champ.
No way.
I was like, what the hell? I was like, how do you manage?
No
I was
way.
like, what is going on? Because you like bought him a beer or something? I don't
Yeah.
know. I was like, what the hell?
Your dad yesterday said that I can't remember exactly what he said, but something along the lines of he like this one bare knuckle fighter was like talking to a guy, and then your dad was like, "Why don't you try me in the ring?" or something like that. And then
Yeah, it
and
was
then,
like a guy with the big old faux hawk.
yeah,
And yeah.
and then Braden was like,
Funny.
"Would you win?" And your dad was like, "No, he'd f me up." But,
Yeah, no, dude, he was crazy. But then after the last fight, me and Gage went up and talked to Bryce for a minute, which he's a pretty cool guy.
yeah,
And he was like, yeah, I had like 10 grand on that last fight. Thank God I won. I was like, bruh. I was like, what?
dude, that's so crazy. He's a TikToker and he has so much money.
Yeah, he's like, I bet 10 grand on this fight. I was like, what?
I ain't betting 10 grand on anything
No,
ever.
No.
unless I'm like a billionaire. Then I'd be like 100 grand.
Yeah. I was like,
But not like
I was
how
like,
much money
10
does he
grand?
make?
I don't know, because he has so many sponsors and
Yeah,
stuff.
like things that he does outside of
deals.
TikTok is a lot
Yeah,
more than
bare knuckle.
Mhm.
Like, he makes a lot of money.
What dating show
YouTube.
was he on? He was on like this dating show on YouTube. I can't remember what it was called.
I don't know. Was it like a? It was like a.
It was like a YouTube dating show, like a Too Hot to Handle type of thing.
Mm.
But I can't remember what it was called. Let's see if I can find anything about it.
Yeah, but we met him and he's like, "Yeah, I'm probably fighting here in Salt Lake in February." I was like, "Oh, bet."
Really?
I was like, "Bet."
Dude, that'd be sick to go to.
And then we get me engaged, got like a picture and video with them.
That's so dope, dude.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Let's see. Because it was like these two dudes who put it on, but I can't remember what it was called. Bryce Hall dating show, reality.
Did you see Cody co-react to Kid Leroy on
Yeah.
The Cut?
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
I watched the like the actual cut
I
video.
wanted to watch it, but I was like, Cody's gonna react to this one, so I
Yeah.
didn't watch it.
Oh,
I waited.
dub.
I
Yeah.
waited.
Well, I like went on YouTube one day and I saw it and I was like, "There's no way, dude."
I was like, what?
I was like, "How did they get a hold of this guy?"
I know, for real.
And he just seemed like, I don't know. I didn't even know that him and his girlfriend broke up.
That's like what his whole album is, bro.
I know.
That's why it took so long, is because like he was making his album, but then they broke up, and he's like, "Oh no, fuck that."
Mhm.
And then he made. This is what I think happened: is they broke up. He's like, "No, fuck that. I've been making music about how I feel." So
Yeah.
he scratched probably a whole album, and then probably made that whole album. Like,
Dude.
crazy. I don't know, because like they were dating when Love Again came out,
Yeah, they were.
or I guess it's Love. When was that? When she's like old in the
Yeah,
cover
yeah,
art?
yeah, yeah.
Let me look.
Yeah, that cover art is so weird. When I saw that, I was like, "What the freak is this?" I can't remember when it was.
It was this year.
Oh, man. I bet I can find it.
Where is it? I'm trying to see like the date it came out. I guess it's Love single. It just says 2023.
I guess
February.
It's Love. Yeah,
February.
February
So,
24th.
yeah, it might have been like March or something.
Yeah. I wonder if he has anything on his Instagram or anything.
No,
Hey.
there's not.
Dude, do you see the GTA 5 or GTA 6 trailer?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I feel like the graphics should be better.
What? I thought they looked insane.
I don't know. I feel like
I saw it and I was like, dude, this looks crazy.
Literally. 2025.
I know. I was pissed about that.
We got Family Guy in Fortnite before we got.
Have you seen him
GTA 6.
when he dies and he's like, he does that and he holds his knee.
I was like, "Woo for hurting me."
It's so fun. I have mixed feelings about the new season. I like it a lot, but I just hate the running so much.
I think it's fine. Like the walk is pretty slow though.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know. Like I saw a couple videos that said it was the same speed.
It's like roughly. It's like half a second slower.
And it's like it just doesn't look like it is. You know.
It feels like you're going a lot slower.
Yeah.
Like
it's
it
just the
feels like-
placebo effect,
yeah.
right? It looks like you're going slow
Mhm.
walking.
And you're not going that much slower, but you're still going slower.
Mm-hmm. Like you can tell you're going faster than like it used to be walking, you know? Like when you used to not sprint and you just used to walk, that was super slow. It feels like you're going a little faster than that, but not much. You know what I mean?
Because even when you would walk, you were still like jogging.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like this animation, like you're literally walking.
I know.
So
It
it's like-
sucks.
I don't know. I like it, but
Yeah.
I don't necessarily like the walk, but
Yeah.
I like everything else.
I mean, what are you going to do? I don't know.
Like half the time, I don't even pick up an AR.
For real?
I'll just pick up a sniper. If I don't find a sniper, I'll pick up an AR. But if I find a sniper, instantly pick that. Dude, it's so satisfying. Sniper.
But the bullet
like-
drop
it's
is so hard to get used to.
That's how OG was
You think?
the sniper.
don't
OG sniper
know.
had bullet drop.
It's like so bad now though. Like way more intense.
Not bad.
I don't know. Like
You
today,
just notice it more
I
because
was
it's on
sniping. I
every
was like,
weapon.
oh my
You
gosh.
just notice it because it's on every weapon now.
Yeah. ARs is crazy, and it like when you shoot it like takes a second for the bullet to travel to them. It's
Yeah.
so weird.
You got to lead your shots.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you have to be good at the game.
Yeah.
You can't just be good at building anymore.
Yeah. True.
Like it's the skill gap is closing,
Mm-hmm.
which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Like if you haven't started Fortnite yet, you're pretty much screwed at this point.
Unless you play Apex or like Call
Yeah.
of Duty, you could jump into Fortnite.
True.
Like,
But just the building
Just
now.
building.
The building now is going to be really hard because everyone is so good at building.
yeah.
Like
But
when
I
I play
realize
against
that
Donna-
a lot of people like they don't build as much.
Yeah.
now.
That is true.
Like I noticed that. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'll be shooting dudes and they'll just be sprinting
I know.
or sliding, and
I'm like,
like they
dude, you
don't
gotta
they don't build
build.
a lot.
You
Like
gotta
I'm
build,
like,
man.
huh?
gotta
Or,
build a
or
wall.
I'm like fighting someone in a POI, and they don't build.
I know.
I'm like, oh, maybe they're just like flustered with all the new stuff and they forget they can build or something.
I know. I'm like,
Because it's like I'm piecing you up right now. Like you can be building, but
yeah. When I play against Don, I want to die.
yeah, for real.
That dude's insane. I don't even understand it. I don't know how people get good at keyboard and mouse.
It's like the only game I can't play on keyboard and mouse. I
I
can
know.
play every other game on it.
Because there's so much like that you have to be pressing and worrying about. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be able to do it at all.
Like I tried once and I was like, I can't do it. But like I can literally play every other game on keyboard and mouse. Like I'll play COD on keyboard and mouse. I'll play Valorant, like because obviously it's strictly keyboard and mouse. But
Yeah.
like games like that, I can easily play on keyboard and mouse.
I have never really picked up keyboard and mouse ever
It's nice. I like it.
because I've tried, and I've also never had a really nice keyboard and
Yeah.
mouse. I've had like a Logitech Office mouse.
Yeah.
You know.
The Logitech G Pro or G Force series is like really good.
Yeah.
It's like $100 mouse, and it's
Yeah,
like the best.
If you have
mouse.
good stuff, like I feel like it'd be really fun, but
yeah,
the things that I've played with are not good.
Mm-mm.
So it's like not even enjoyable.
Mm-mm.
And like one time I remember I used to, or not one time, but like I used to get on my old like super crap freaking laptop and try to download Fortnite and try to play, and it was horrible.
yeah, that was the worst, bro.
It's terrible. But
It's ridiculous.
I mean, you could learn though on that, but it's so hard.
Yeah, I don't know. It just takes time, and like I don't have the time.
I know. You have to be like grinding.
It's like I
it.
don't want to be sitting in creative
Yeah.
editing. I don't know. Maybe I will, but
Yeah, I mean, it worth a shot because it would be cool.
yeah, I'll try it out.
And like, if you got good at keyboard and mouse on like the PlayStation, you would mess kids up
yeah, for
badly.
sure. Oh yeah.
Because don't you still have aim assist if you're playing on PlayStation on keyboard and mouse? No.
It's just whatever's linked up,
Oh, that sucks. Rip.
and like aim assist is like non-existent now. So
Yeah, true.
like when I try and lock on to someone, I don't feel any.
Do you see that too?
Yeah,
That was weird. I don't know.
I
What
don't
happened.
feel like any pull to the player. Like
Yeah, me neither.
zero. So it's like
It just happened again. Yeah, I don't either. Ugh, man.
there she's off.
Trying to find our thing. Where it's at. Where is this boy? Oh, here it is. We don't even have anything. I literally haven't seen anything, dude.
I know.
Huh? What the freak? Trying to think of things. Oh, guess what I started watching? Have you seen You?
I've seen like one.
Oh yeah, I told you about that.
Yeah.
Dude, it's freaking nuts though. Like you haven't watched like any more than the first episode?
I didn't even watch. It was like some random episode because a ton of girls were watching it.
Oh, dude,
At a
it's
point.
freaking crazy. Like this guy is like, it's really hard to not like him because he's so
Chill.
like he's so like witty. he's like smart. He's super smart.
Yeah.
And he seems like this innocent dude who like has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
And like his his reasoning for the things that he's doing is like,
You're like, okay, that's valid.
yeah, like I'm like,
it's valid if you want to stab her in the throat.
yeah,
That's
I don't
valid.
know, dude. It's really weird because it's like
Like, the only
hard to not like him.
Like the only episode I saw is when he locked a girl in the downstairs library or something. I don't
Is
know.
with the blonde girl?
Yeah, or, I
Yeah,
don't
that
know.
was his. I like want to tell you about it, but I'd
I
rather
don't
you
think I'll
watch
ever
it,
start it. I don't
dude.
know.
It's freaking nuts. If you want me to tell you about it, I will.
Go for it.
Well, that blonde girl is his girlfriend. Like the whole show starts with him like looking at this girl in the bookstore that he works at, and he's like a book junkie. Like he reads everything,
Mhm.
um, and then he like is super weird. He like stalks this chick
Mhm.
and like goes to her house and like looks through her windows and stuff, like super weird things.
Yeah.
And she has this boyfriend that's like isn't good for her at all, like treats her like crap and all this stuff. So he takes that dude and locks him in that cage, that big cage
Yeah.
thing, and ends up killing him. And that was like his first like kill, right?
Hmm.
And he was, and his reasoning was like he was really bad for you, like he was manipulative, and apparently he like cheated on her and stuff.
Yeah.
And his reasoning was like that he was bad for her, so he killed him, right?
Okay.
And that one, I was like, he was like a really bad dude,
Yeah.
you know. So I was like, whatever, like I'll just let that roll off my back. And then the next one was her like best friend, and she like is this super rich girl who has like everything in the world and always is trying to like control the blonde girl
Right.
and like being like treating her like a pet kind of,
Mhm.
right? And then she it really doesn't like him. The best friend really doesn't like him. And so then he is running behind her. He like follows her every morning like on a run. It's super weird. The best friend, to like see what she's up to.
What the freak?
He like has way too much time on his
That's
hands.
so weird.
Yeah. And then he like runs up and like smacks her in the head with a freaking rock.
Oh wow.
And like she goes to the hospital and ends up being fine. But then they go on like a birthday, or not a birthday, but like a little vacation. The best friend and the blonde girl.
Mhm.
And then the best friend invites this dude over, and it's this whole thing. And that guy, the boyfriend, the Joe is his name, the main character. He like goes to that house and he sneaks in and he's like watching them the whole weekend. And then he ends up killing the best friend when the blonde girl goes home, and made it look like a suicide. So it was
Wow.
insane. Yeah, that was crazy. The whole thing is like he keeps killing these people for this girl, and then at the very end, and what's really weird is he keeps like a bunch of stuff from all these people that he's killed,
It's like memorabilia.
memorabilia.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he keeps it like in this box.
Mhm.
And then there's this kid. There's like a little side thing, but like there's this kid named Paco, and he has like abusive parents and stuff, or abusive. His mom's boyfriend is abusive or whatever.
Mhm.
And the kid Paco like loves to read, so this guy gets him books all the time, and he's like hide it above the toilet in the ceiling tile, which is super weird because they have ceiling tile in their apartment. Is that normal or
In old buildings, yeah.
yeah? So they
In
have
like
ceiling.
certain areas.
Yeah, they have ceiling
Yeah.
tile in their bathroom. Super weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
But he was like hide the book in the ceiling tile or whatever. And
Mhm.
then Paco comes, and this is when the relationship between the blonde girl and Joe is super good, like nothing is going wrong.
Mhm.
And he's like covered his tracks completely and it's totally fine, right?
Mhm.
And this is when I was like, it's looking up for him.
Mhm.
Like he's about to win, right?
Yeah.
And then the kid Paco knocks on the door and he's like, here's this book back. I forgot I had it in the ceiling. And she's like, the ceiling? And he wasn't home. And Paco was like, yeah, like Joe always says that it's a good place to hide things in the ceiling. And then she's like, that's weird. And then she like goes to the bathroom and like looks up there and finds this box with a bunch of stuff, like her like underwear and like a bra of hers from like forever ago
What the
that
freak?
he like took, and like her old phone that she lost, but he stole it.
Right.
And then like he burned the first dude's body that he killed, and obviously the teeth didn't burn, so he had teeth in this little jar. And she
Ew.
found all this stuff and was like, what the freak, right? Freaked
Mhm.
out on him, and then that's why she was in the cage,
Oh.
because he was like trying to like explain to her why, and like thought that she would like understand why he did it. I don't really know, but it was like her best friend and her boyfriend, so she was obviously not understanding.
What the hell?
Yeah. And then he ended up killing her too. And I just started the second season, and same type of thing is happening. So I'm really interested to see how it goes. I was talking to Don about this because I was like, I'm interested to see where it goes because it's the type of show where you watch one season and it's really, really good for that one season. But I
And
feel
then it
like it will
might
be
fall
really
off.
repetitive if
Yeah.
it's just the same thing over and over
Yeah,
with
with
different
different
people.
people.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I'm curious to see how it goes.
Yeah.
So yeah, crazy show.
You gotta watch Designated Survivor.
What's that?
It's
What's
so
it on?
good. It's on Netflix.
Really?
It's been on Netflix forever.
Hmm.
It's so good.
Anyway, you need to watch Limitless with Chris Hemsworth on Disney Plus. You'll really like that. It's like Chris Hemsworth, all like Thor, right? And um, it's pretty much
Is it a movie?
no, it's episodes, but they're like an hour long.
Oh.
But I wouldn't say it's a documentary. It's not a documentary of him or whatever, but it's him going through all of these crazy, like super intense challenges. Um, like the first one is let me see the name. He does like ice bath, like all these things are like studies that he's like doing, and
Yeah.
he's like he did one like fasting, right? All this stuff, and it's super freaking crazy to learn about it because they have doctors there. They talk about all this stuff and explain it like super in depth.
Hmm.
It's insane. And like the fasting thing, he fasted for 4 days, and apparently when you fast, I was telling my dad this because
Dana White did it. You see
did
that?
he? Oh yeah, I
He
did
did
see
it
that.
for
Yeah,
he
yeah,
did it
yeah.
for like 46 hours.
Ugh.
And do you see his before and after
Yeah,
pictures?
he's like shredded.
He was shredded before, but like it just burns all the extra
Yeah.
fat off you, bro. I'm like, holy wow.
Yeah, so apparently,
I'm
when
like, I
you
want to do a 46-hour fast.
dude, I told my dad, I was like, we should do a 3 to 4 day fast. Because he talks about it in the show, like, I'm trying to think of the names, but apparently in your cells you have these zombie cells, is what he called them, and they're dead cells and they're infecting all your other good cells, but your
Mhm.
body when you eat is still feeding them, so they
Mhm.
won't die, right?
Right.
So when you go on a fast, it kills them. It kills all the zombie cells and kind of resets your system.
Mhm.
And it's super good for your body and like cleans you out. And then also, what is it? Like this I'm trying to think like a hormone or something that's like it makes you super super focused and just hyper aware of everything and set or heightens your senses. You're like this one tribe that they like did research on, they like fast all the time, and when they're hunting they can like hear super super good and
Hmm.
see really really good because they're not eating. It's insane, dude.
Huh.
Yeah,
I want to do that.
I know, you got to watch it, bro. It's crazy. I
Limitless.
Yeah, Limitless.
Hmm.
And I downloaded them all on the plane and I was just watching them and I was like, this is nuts.
Is there like one season or?
Yeah, I think there's like 5 or 6 episodes. There's 6 episodes.
Because I've heard of it before.
And so the stress proof is the first one. He learns to tame his stress. Terrifying crane walk. Yeah, that one. There was like a military dude training him on like how to overcome fear. And then he at the very end he like had to walk on this crane. It was insane.
What?
Yeah, to like overcome fear and be
Focused and
focused in your head so you're not like letting these thoughts overcome your whatever, right?
right.
And then the second one, shock, he goes, and this one's all about like ice therapy, ice baths, all that. So
Mhm.
that one's super good. And then the fasting one is third. That one's crazy too. And then strength and memory, I didn't watch because they weren't downloaded. I only
Oh.
had 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, or no, 1, 2, 3, and 6. So I
Mm.
didn't have 4 and 5. But then the sixth one is about accepting death. So it's pretty weird, like how what did they talk about? How people like always try to fight death and the thought of death and are like scared of it. And they have this dude who I forget the name of his job, but he like studies death all the time and um he tries to teach him like to accept it more than reject it because like
Right.
it's obviously going to happen,
Yeah,
you know?
it's like it's inevitable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they like set up this whole like village of a retirement village and bring Chris there, and they give him the like MIT did made this like bodysuit that makes
Mhm.
you feel old, right? And it's like super heavy and it's like restrains on your like arms and neck and glasses that you can't see, all this stuff. So and like things that cover your ears so you can't hear very well. So it's like really weird. So he goes there and he feels old because his body is like it's hard to
It's
move in that thing.
limited.
Yeah. And what I really liked about the show is it felt really real. Like it didn't feel like he was acting in it because like he talks about in the acceptance one, he was like, I was trying to like fight the suit at the very beginning, you know, like just like muscle it out
Yeah.
and not really like give into it
Mhm.
and not like he didn't like act like it was super hard from the very beginning. Like he was like, I was trying to muscle it and it was hard to like muscle it out all the time. You just would be exhausted.
Mhm.
So he kind of had to accept that he was going to be wearing that suit
Right.
and kind of move with it and adapt to it, you know. The show's crazy though. Like when I watched that I was like, this is nuts.
That's sick.
And it was really insightful, which I liked.
And it's like Chris.
Yeah, and it's Chris Hemsworth.
It's like Chris.
Yeah, that's what my dad said. He's like it's a really good show. It's super like interesting and you can learn something and it's Chris Hemsworth.
And it's Chris
So-
Hemsworth is the guy going through it all.
Yeah.
So
Like why how are you going to deny that?
yeah, that's
Like,
pretty sweet.
Sexiest dude alive.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, I don't know.
No, yeah.
Do you think Ryan Reynolds is a good looking guy?
Yeah.
Like best looking?
I think Chris is better.
I think so too.
But
I think
Ryan's-
Ryan Reynolds is very overrated, personally. Like I
He's
don't think he's
good-looking,
bad
though.
looking. He's not ugly by any
No.
means, but he's not like absurdly good looking. You know?
Chris is something else.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Who else is really
I think Hugh Jackman is a really
Hugh?
good looking
Oh
dude.
yeah, Hugh.
Who else? Let's just look it up. Let's look up.
Timothy Chalamet.
No,
He is so ugly, dude.
I don't like him at
He
all.
is so skinny.
I
and
thought
it's
you were gonna
just-
say he's really good looking.
No, he is. I mean, he's alright. He just seems like the kid in like high school.
Yeah, he seems
that
like
thinks, that
yeah.
thinks he's hot.
Yeah,
know,
for
but,
sure.
like he's really not.
Or
that.
like that all the girls go for, and you're like, what does this dude have for me, dog?
You're like, and he's not. Doesn't have anything.
Yeah,
Like,
top
he's
10
just-
sexiest
Man.
men alive.
Travis Kelce's good looking.
Yeah, he is. He's actually a really good looking dude.
Yeah, he's really good looking. Patrick
is-
Mahomes is kind of ugly.
Yeah, which is really, and what's Jason, right? Jason Kelsey. He's actually a good looking dude too,
Yeah,
and
he
he's like
looks
bigger
Yeah, he
too.
looks like your dad.
Yeah, he does. Sexiest man alive. Let's see.
Austin McMillan.
Brad Pitt.
Let me see a picture. I haven't seen him in a minute.
Yeah,
I mean, he's good looking, but he's good looking.
yeah. For his age, I think he's like 60, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like 50
Or
something.
late 50s.
Yeah.
He's 59.
Chris Hemsworth, obviously.
Yeah, of course. He's 40.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
he's just something else.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, that
Who is
Australian
this?
blood.
No way, dude. No way this guy's on here.
Yeah, he's.
Who does he play?
Um,
How do you say his name?
it's like Idris
Idris Elba?
Idris.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's an actor. I think he's in Marvel movies.
Yeah, I've seen him in Marvel movies. What does he do though?
Look at his IMDb. Is
Let's
it on
see.
there?
Movies.
Mm-hmm.
Extraction.
Extraction. That's a good movie.
Thor. Sonic. Okay, Suicide Squad. What does he play in Suicide Squad?
Oh, he
Avengers.
plays-
Thor.
He plays Deadshot, I think.
Oh,
Oh, freak! Who does he play in?
Thor.
Yeah,
Mm,
in Avengers.
yeah,
Who is he?
Thor character. Oh, this guy. He's like the gatekeeper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And he dies in that one.
Yeah, he gets like stabbed.
yeah
by
the
that
beast,
queen girl.
or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's in a bunch of movies, a bunch of good ones. Oh, did you ever watch Pacific Rim, dude? That movie is old, but it's such a classic,
it's so
bro.
good.
I remember
I
that
love
movie.
Pacific Rim. Dude, I gotta watch that.
Yeah,
again.
me too. I'm definitely watching that tonight.
Dude, that movie's so sick.
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim.
Set a reminder for tonight at 9 p.m.
To watch.
Watch Pacific Rim.
Watch Pacific Rim.
I've been needing to do that a lot, dude. I keep forgetting.
Or Tron. The OG Tron, though.
The OG,
Like
the
the
OG
2003 one or whatever.
with. I don't know if I've even seen it. Not Tron Legacy. Tron
Mm,
Legacy's the newer one.
no,
Tron Legacy's so good.
I don't know if I've seen.
I don't
that.
know if I've even seen the original.
The original's old. Look up the original. Just Tron.
Original Tron.
There's like 9 spin-offs, I think.
And there's a bunch of what's it called? Like what's the word? Animated ones,
Oh,
which is stupid.
yeah.
This is it.
Let me see it.
19 what did it say? 1982. These are the people in it.
Oh my god,
Dude, that looks horrible.
No, I think it's the second one then.
And
Maybe
then
it
watch
is.
and then watch Tron Legacy.
Maybe it's Legacy. I'm thinking of then.
Probably. That's the one like I know. And
Yes,
it's still
that's
old,
the one I know.
2010.
Yeah, it's
This movie's so
one.
good, dude.
That one is really good.
With what's his name?
Tap on it.
Oh, I don't even want to look.
Who is that?
Q or Clue. It's Clue.
I don't know him.
He plays Clue.
Clue.
Dude, Tron is so good. Me thinking about it, I'm literally getting hype.
Tron. What's that one movie?
And the actor in that is really good looking
What's
too.
the one movie? Freak. It's like Speed Racer. Do you remember that?
Speed Racer.
Look it up. With the white car.
Speed Racer.
Let me look.
This kind of looks like something you're talking about.
Yes.
Is that it?
Did you ever watch that movie?
I don't think so.
When did it come out? 2008. Dude, Speed Racer. That movie is goated.
Really?
Yes.
I'll have to watch that too. Huh.
Dude, yeah, that movie is goated.
Dude, I had this car in GTA.
Yes. It's a Speed Racer,
That's
bro.
funny.
That
And it was like
movie
$8 million. I gotta play GTA.
But not the
again.
animated version.
Yeah, not that.
Like this one.
Yeah.
That one.
That's sweet.
That one, yeah. That one was wild.
I'll have to watch it.
I don't know how you've never seen Speed Racer.
Yeah, that is weird. Dude, Tron Legacy when it came out, like not when it came out, but it's a 2010 movie and it's still like so good.
Yeah, CGI back in the day is better than now.
I think so too.
Just because, I don't know.
I mean, they make it.
It's just over the top, and you can tell.
Yeah, I would say that
like Fast and Furious CGI. It's like, bruh.
The imagination aspect of movies back then were so much greater than now.
True.
Now it's all movies that we've seen before. It's just replays of them.
Like even like romances. And
Yeah,
stuff, and
all
like,
things we've seen before. It's the same thing.
Different characters,
Mhm.
maybe a little different plot. Maybe
And
it's in the country this time.
The only reason we even watch movies now is because it has an actor we like in it, right?
Yeah.
Like if we see like The Rock in a movie, we're like, oh, that looks good.
Yeah.
And
we watch movies for the character.
Yeah.
We don't watch them for the movie.
I know. And they still like are good. Like I'll be like, oh, that was a good movie, but nothing compared to the way I felt watching old movies like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like this was like life changing.
Or
like Fight Club.
Fight Club.
Right?
Yeah.
Watching
and now
Fight
there's
Club.
a million different fighting movies.
Yeah. But I would say like I'm trying to think of a movie nowadays, like in let's say like 2000 to now, right? Or not 2020 to now. The last 3 years, have there been any movies that haven't been a total spinoff? I don't know.
Like,
let's just see. Movies in the last 3 years.
I mean, you got Barbie. That was a pretty good one.
True. That was
Oppenheimer. That was a good one.
Free Guy. That was all right.
Yeah, that was all right. It was different.
Venom spinoff. Dumbledore. I haven't seen that, but Ghostbusters that's a spinoff. Suicide Squad spinoff. Is that Euphoria? What?
Yeah, I guess.
Justice League spinoff. Escape Room.
That movie sucked, by the way.
What, Justice League? Really?
It was horrible.
Did you ever watch Escape Room, the first one?
Mm-mm.
That one was crazy.
Oh wait, no, I did.
It's like when they're trying to escape that escape room.
Craziness.
Yeah, it's insane.
And they're like dying and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious, Black Widow, Halloween, Sonic. Like these are all things that I'm like I've seen stuff.
Yeah,
Horror movies have been new, but they kind of suck now.
I know they're not as like crazy as they
Like
used to
Talk to Me,
be.
brand new. It's all right.
Yeah, it's not. It's not horror. It's a good movie.
Yeah,
but it's not
nothing
like
compared to like an Insidious or
it was a good movie. I was just like, they could have. I don't know. They did good though.
Smile, mid, super mid. I would say Smile's really mid.
Smiles.
I think it was really good for 30 minutes,
Yeah.
and then it was
The
dumb.
marketing was good.
Yeah, it was really good. Kind of
The
like
guy in the baseball stand smiling,
yeah,
or the girl.
yeah. The trailers were crazy. I was like,
Yeah.
this looks insane.
And like at every baseball game, there's
Mhm.
a person smiling. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, that is so scary.
I know. Let's see, Flash, Bullet Train. See,
The reason I didn't watch Flash is because
I know.
Grant Gustin isn't in it.
Isn't that dude like a pervert or something? The new guy?
Oh,
What's his name again? Like Elijah?
it's weird. Something weird. Yeah, and he has like a ton
Flash.
of charges and like abuse,
Yeah.
and he's like a drug addict and
Yeah, like he's like all messed up. Ezra
Ezra
Miller.
Miller, yeah.
Let's see.
He's all sorts of messed up.
Yeah, I can't believe they got
He
rid
got
of
arrested in
freaking-
like Hawaii, Florida. He's gotten arrested everywhere.
Why did they replace Grant Gustin, bro?
I don't know, bro. Because Grant Gustin was the perfect Flash.
I know.
Like
Ezra Miller controversies.
yeah.
Let's see. A timeline of Ezra Miller's controversies, arrests, and allegations. Let's see.
Curious how many he has.
Oh, probably a lot. Yeah, following Miller's string of arrests in Hawaii and Vermont, accusations they groomed and lured away a teen from their family.
Mhm.
See, there you go. Claims they were secretly housing a mother and her 3 children.
Yep.
What? Miller is seen in a viral video choking and throwing an unnamed woman to the ground at a bar.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, this guy.
That's
is-
crazy.
And they still didn't drop him for the movie.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. DC is no bueno. DC sucks.
Oh yeah. DC has gone
movie-wise-
downhill.
Movie wise, they suck.
I know.
The only things that were good were the Batmans. That's
Yeah.
the only movies that they've ever made that are good.
Yeah, the new Batmans.
Or just
all Batmans.
all Batmans.
Yeah. I
like
think Batman,
every other character just dog water.
I think Batman and Joker are the only cool DC characters.
yeah.
Except
Like everyone else, like movie
Flash
wise,
is cool.
like movie wise, shit.
Yeah.
But like DC's series are really good.
Yeah, that is
like
true.
Flash,
Yeah.
Arrow.
Yep.
What's another one?
I can't think. DC TV series. Flash, Arrow, Batwoman. Isn't Superman DC?
Yeah.
He's okay. I really
He's
like the
kinda
Man
mid.
of Steel movies.
Yeah.
or the
Those were
one,
good.
right?
Yeah, the one Man of Steel.
That one was really good.
Supergirl's pretty good.
Supergirl was good, actually. I watched
Yeah,
that.
that was pretty good.
Yeah. But aren't they having like a new one? And it's stupid.
Yeah, they have a different chick, and yeah, so I'm like, okay.
See, like I'm sick of the old
But then
stuff.
Marvel series are pretty good too, though.
Yeah. Like
Have you ever watched Luke Cage?
yes.
Oh
Luke Cage is
my God.
insane.
And then you have Daredevil,
Dude, all Marvel series now that I think about it.
Daredevil?
Punisher,
Punisher.
Luke Cage.
Did you ever watch
I've
Iron Fist? a good
heard of him,
one.
but I don't know if I ever watched it.
It's a good one.
Iron Fist. Isn't there like a Lucy girl or something like that? There was like this one thing that I saw, and it was like these 4 shows, like Daredevil, Lucy, I want to say.
It was like the girl with the black hair. I can't
Yeah.
remember her name. She's like a clairvoyant.
yeah, not
she's,
Lucy.
She's pretty cool. I can't remember what.
Anyways,
her
there
name
was those 4 shows that you had to watch, and it would all like be connected. I think Punisher was in there.
is. Mhm. 'Cause
Punisher,
Daredevil, even Luke Cage is mixed in with them. Iron Fist is mixed in with them.
Yeah.
Because in the last episode of Iron Fist, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and one other one, and that other girl,
Yeah.
all fight the Hand, and it's crazy.
dude, I
it's
don't
so
know.
good.
Yeah, Marvel series are crazy. I really like Marvel
And then,
series.
did you ever watch that one? It was like with Oh, Agents of Shield.
Yeah.
That one was
Yeah, I did watch
goated.
that. Yeah, that one was way good.
That was so
Agents
good.
of Shield. That one's so old, dude.
Yeah, that one was goated, bro.
Oh
Agents
my
of Shield was
gosh.
amazing.
Agents of Shield. I
Yeah.
haven't heard about that in a minute.
Is that even still on Netflix? I gotta watch that
Doubt
again.
it. So
see.
doubt it. I bet it's on Disney Plus now.
Probably, huh?
Agents of Shield. Wow, dude.
Dude, that show was so
Yeah,
goated.
bro. Look at that.
How many seasons are there? 2, I think, or 3?
I'm seeing a season 6 here. 7.
7?
I mean, that's just what it's saying. I don't know. Dude, this was so good. Freaking what's his name? Agent Fury. So baller, bro.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they don't have it on there. I'll have to
I bet you anything it's on Disney Plus.
look it up.
Let's see.
Bro, what is this Netflix mobile games, bro?
I saw that. It's stupid. I don't know.
What is this?
It's so you just they're like promoting games through Netflix now.
But you can play them on it.
Oh, really?
Like, look, mobile games, farming simulator.
Yep, it's on Disney
Download
Plus.
the game just like any other app.
7 seasons of Agents of Shield.
Like, what is this?
I know. Farming Simulator.
It's
Come
on
on now.
Netflix. Like, why?
Come on now, bruh.
And then like Balloon SpongeBob. Like, why is it like that? How is that even legal?
SpongeBob. Wow, bro.
I can't believe Squid Game did an IRL one. Bro.
Did you watch it?
No.
I watched it.
Is it crazy?
It's actually really good. I
Really?
really liked it.
I don't want to because like this looks stupid.
What, the trailer and stuff?
I didn't even watch the trailer. I just like looked at it. I was like, that looks
Dude,
dumb.
it was
I
good.
was like, they're trying to be Mr. Beast out
No,
here.
it really was good. Because it literally was like identical to the original one, except for it felt a lot like a reality TV show, but also the emotion was there. The emotion of actual money and your friends leaving and all that was there.
Right.
And the characters were actually really, really good. What else? The actors, whoever plays the like workers,
Mhm.
they were super spot on. Like they didn't break character at all.
Mhm.
It was super good, dude. I really liked it. And they switched up the games too, which was cool. Some of the games they switched up.
They were like completely different.
Yeah, like
Did they do the licking one with the
yes.
sugar?
Yes. But what did they do differently? They did they said everyone get in 4 lines, right? Or maybe they did this in the original too. They said everyone get in 4 lines, and then the front people of the lines go into the room and pick your shape, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the people would go in and pick a shape and be like, I ain't moving. You go to somewhere else, and if you couldn't make a decision in like a minute or something,
Mm-hmm.
then they would all be eliminated, all 4 of them.
Hmm.
So that happened like 4 times.
Really?
That no one would pick the umbrella. Nobody.
Oh wow.
And then eventually, like this one dude who was super easy to like push around, and he was like this baby, and like he was paired up with like all the like bullies in there, and they were like, "Go on, umbrella, bro. Like I'll help you once my shape is done. I'll come help you."
They didn't.
And then he was like, all right, you promise? And they're like, yeah. And then he put his hand on umbrella, and his team was pissed because they were like, don't you freaking dare pick that umbrella. Like, don't let them push you around. Go stand there, right?
Wow.
And he was like, and he picked umbrella, and then right after he picked it, why is my shoe so hairy? Look at that.
Oh no, it's on the bottom of it too.
Yeah, what is happening? But after they all picked it and they like secured it, the workers were like, and you can't help others after or whatever, something like that. So, and the dude was like cried and all this.
He cried?
Yeah, he cried. He was a baby.
Was it like teams that won money or?
No, it was one person.
one
I'm
person.
trying to think of who. Oh wait, no, I haven't even seen because they keep coming out with new episodes.
Mhm.
So I stopped, and there's still like 50 people or something. I didn't watch it again. I totally forgot about that because when I was in Cancun, I finished it, and then it was like 2 days until it came out, and I still would have been there, but I totally forgot about it. I'll have to watch that. But yeah, it was really good.
I'm curious what the 1v1 is gonna be.
I know.
It's like 1v1 in Fortnite.
Yeah, there's no way that they do the Squid Game, right? Because no one knows how to play it.
Well, that's more of the reason.
Maybe they do. But one of the games they switched up, they didn't do. They haven't done the tug of war. I don't think they're going to. they did like a battleship, like a huge battleship. It was sweet.
What the freak?
Yeah. And yeah, it was pretty cool, dude. I liked it a lot. I have to watch it. This whole podcast has been about TV shows.
TV talk.
Yeah. Because there's so many good TV shows.
There are.
And I've been watching a lot of TV lately.
Me too.
Would
All I
you do you we are doing a would you I need to pee so badly, but we have 5 minutes. Are you more of a TV guy or a movie guy?
It depends, man.
I am too,
I
depending.
like watching things long term.
Like TV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like TV a lot.
When I think of like a TV show, it like brings me back to like a time in my life that I was watching that.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And especially if it's like long too. It's like a couple of months that I had been watching this TV show, and for some reason like all of my memories are more stuck and like more vivid when I think about the TV show, and then I'm like, oh, this is what was going on.
Right.
Which is really weird. It's like you have that one thing that you're thinking about all the time. So then your life, when you think back to that show, it's like more.
Oh, that's when this happened, and I watched this.
Yeah, that's so weird. You kind of like have to have something like that. Like it could even be like you're planning a trip, right? And you'd be like, oh, this time I was planning that trip. But it's like kind of big things like that, because if you watch a TV show and it's like a part of your life and you didn't really care for the TV show and it was okay, then you won't really remember that, you know.
Yeah.
And people are like, have you watched that? You're like, yeah, I have watched that, but I don't remember anything because it was not that good.
Yeah.
But when you really remember a TV show, you remember like everything in your life that was going on. That's weird.
Yeah, like when we started Designated Survivor, we brought Lucifer home. Not the same day, but it was within the same time, I think. But
like when I watched Supernatural, that was like I remember months of me watching that show and like everything that happened in those months, which is so weird. That show's long. That is a long show.
I watched like season 4.
Really?
Like forever ago, and
Dude,
I stopped
I freaking
watching
love
it.
I love that show. Walking Dead, same thing.
Walking Dead.
Like I remember things that were going on during Walking Dead, but I never finished Walking Dead. Never could finish it because it gets so slow and so repetitive. Just fighting zombies over and over and over.
And then
always
each
trying,
other.
Always trying to find a place to go, a place to live.
Just like hobos.
Just like what?
It's like a hobo show.
Yeah, it really is. Walking Dead's the type of show you turn on, like, I don't even know, when you don't have anything else to watch. And you're like, oh, maybe I'll give this a try again.
Yeah.
And then you watch a couple episodes, you're like, nah.
You're like, I already know.
I know everything that happened. Yeah. Yeah, you watch it once and you remember everything that happened. That's weird. I don't think I'd watch that again, though. I don't think I'd finish it.
I want to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. now, bro.
Me too. I have a lot of stuff that I want to watch now.
Oh, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., man. That's a good recommendation.
Yeah.
Watch it, dude. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
It should be on Disney Plus.
Yeah, it is.
It's Marvel.
I just looked at it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else kind of like Limitless, because I swear there was at one point. Let's see, suggested. Shark Beach with Chris Hemsworth. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing.
Shark what?
Shark Beach.
Let me see. Oh, it's a movie.
It's a movie. Chris Hemsworth investigates how we can live harmoniously with sharks. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing.
Weird.
Yeah, apparently he's like a huge surfer, dude.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either. And in that one that they did the ice bath, they went surfing literally like where it's snowing and the waves are insane. I don't remember where they're at.
Of course he surfs.
Yeah, for sure.
Seriously.
Brody, like, he's got a hold. I'm not seeing anything else like with actors that big. Here, I'll show you the trailer of Limitless.
Now, I may be in pretty decent shape, sure. I may look like an immortal Norse god, etc. Stop it. But I know the clock is already ticking. I'm teaming up with the world's leading longevity experts. Taking on 6 of the toughest tests of my life. pushing myself to the very limit.
Those are the words you said.
I want to discover how we can all unlock the secrets of living a healthier, longer life. Oh, good luck with that.
His brother.
Yeah.
You're going to have to navigate through the outback using only your brain.
I want you to go 4 days without food to do a reboot on your system. It's going to be a shock to the body. I'm not going to lie. Oh.
It's training your mindset to embrace the stress so that it doesn't kill us later.
Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this?
What's making you nervous?
Oh, death is usually a
Death is
big one.
There's that retirement place.
What the freak?
How hard can that be?
Breathe in.
Just a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be.
If your face tells me that you're done, you're done.
I'm outside of my comfort zone further than I've ever
So you
been.
like threw him in when he's all
What the
tied
hell?
up, dude.
To play with my grandkids, be active, all the things that I love to do. There are certain battles we're just not going to win. Guess I'd better keep at it. Let's go! It's a battle against what time can do to us. So here goes.
It's really good.
Wow,
Yeah.
that looks crazy.
It is nuts.
What is that on?
the Disney Plus?
Disney Plus.
Yeah. So good, bro.
Limitless.
Yeah.
Well,
Definitely watch it.
yeah.
I'd
I'll have
recommend
to
that for
start that.
sure. Oh man. Well, we're in an hour. I'm going to piss my pants.
It's potty time.
Oh, for sure. Well, guys, watch all the shows that we talked about because they're all really good.
They're all really good. Besides the one we said that aren't.
Yeah. Like
So
Flash. Don't. Well,
that's the movie
with Grant Gustin, watch it, but
on Netflix. Flash, amazing.
don't watch the new movies because they're
Don't watch
terrible.
movies because Ezra Miller sucks.
Yeah, and he's a pedo. So
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right. Well, we will see you guys next week. Subscribe, like. A lot of you guys aren't subscribed.
mhm,
Please subscribe.
yeah.
If you're on YouTube, and if you're not on YouTube, go over to YouTube and subscribe.
Yep.
And yeah, that's all.
Cut it there. All right,
right.
boys. See you next week.
Peace.
Peace.